Welcome. This is a fantastic turnout. I'm so happy to see everybody here from the community because it's community projects like this that make us what we are. So I'm very proud to be here to welcome you all. I'd like to welcome you to the Marine Park in Santa Rosa County's most recent facility to receive renovations. But before I get started, I want to take a moment to recognize just a few folks who are here in the audience with us today. From NRDA, the project coordinator with DEP, Division of Water Restoration, Mr. Pierce Barrett. Pierce, good to have you here. Thank you. We have the chairman of our Board of County Commissioners, Sam Parker. Welcome there, Mr. Chairman. We have Charlene Moros here, director of the Navarre Beach Marine Science Station. You are hiding behind this tall guy, Charlene. Dave Hutchinson is the project manager of the design team, and Doug Pritchard, the associate vice president of construction oversight from Genesis. Gentlemen. And we have Kirk Franco, construction manager, and Paul Hartzog, owner of Decks and Such Marine, the folks who executed this for us. So, just in time for our beach weather, the much anticipated ADA-friendly improvements to the Soundside Recreation Area are now complete. It contains 2 ADA-accessible boardwalks connecting to existing parking pavilion areas on the east and west ends of the Sound, both this side and that side. An ADA-accessible kayak launch with access boardwalk located right down the center, and I think we got Kayak Dave here is going to do a launch after we cut the ribbon. We're going to have signage to alert the kayakers and paddleboarders to avoid the shorebirds that nest out here. And that's in production, so you'll see that within the next month or so. But in addition, we've also planted an additional acre of dune vegetation out here. And that's what this is about, is preserving these dunes and allowing folks to experience the beauty of our beach. On April 20th of 2010, the offshore oil drilling platform Deepwater Horizon exploded in the Gulf of Mexico, causing the largest oil spill in U.S. history. A year later, BP agreed to provide funds to begin early restoration planning and implementation through the Natural Resource Damage Assessment Process, NRDA. Financial support for the Soundside project was announced in October of 2014 and as part of the Phase 3 Early Restoration Plan. We are so grateful to the Department of Environmental Protection for administering this project on behalf of the Santa Rosa County residents and its stakeholders. These boardwalks are a great addition to the overall beach experience for our residents and our visitors. It protects our precious resource while allowing visitors to experience the beauty of this magnificent park. I'd like to again thank you all for being here, and I'm going to ask Pierce to come up and just say a few words for us. I think we're limiting you about 20 minutes, Pierce, so you'll have to cut your speech down just a hair. Let's give a hand to Pierce. He's representing DEP for us here today.
Thank you, Commissioner. I was told I had 30 seconds, so I'm going to make that quick. Most of everything I would have said, the Commissioner said, but I will say a few more things. This is a unique kayak facility in that it is ADA accessible. There are not many of these around. The only other one I know of, and y'all may have known of other ones, is one that we had constructed under the earlier Phase 1 that's up on the Perdido River. And it's not quite like this one, but it's also ADA accessible. There are others that are planned, but this is the first one I know of that's been constructed under the early restoration phase. There are 5 phases under early restoration, and I'm happy to say that every project is in some form of completion, either design and permitting or is actually under construction. I would compliment my contractors and design team right now, but since there's another project still going on across the street, I can't do that until they get that one finished too. So anyway, but no, they've done a good job over here, and I'm happy to be working with them. It's been a lot of cooperation. The weather hasn't always been cooperative the last fall and winter, but they've gotten through it pretty good. I also want to thank the Navarre Beach Utilities, Roger Blaylock and Terry Wallace and the rest of his crew. They've been very accommodating to us and given us a lot of help in during the design phase and during construction. So thank you very much, and we look forward to finish out the other project, and I hope all of you and more come to see the other one, ribbon cutting.
Awesome. Well, we will be having a ribbon cutting for the golf side one here as soon as they wrap that one up. So we'd like to see you all back out for that one. Before we cut the ribbon out here, I want to introduce your chairman of your Board of County Commissioners, Sam Parker.
Thank you. They gave me a script, but I just want to say I saw so many faces in the crowd, many of you that I've had the true pleasure to get to know over the past few years, many of you that I haven't yet had that pleasure, but this is so nice. I spend a lot of my time in the winter in the woods. I love it, get back to nature, and you come out here and you realize this is arguably the most beautiful scene that we have in Santa Rosa County, and it is good to take that in for a second and realize just how privileged and blessed we are to be here. God bless the families that lost loved ones during that Deepwater Horizon catastrophe. And I know we all hate that that's sort of where this funding stemmed from, but it is just such a blessing to have truly natural marvels just like this beach that we can come out here, and now with great projects like this, and especially with the help of DEP, be able to have more accessibility in projects. But that shows us just how fortunate we are to live in this community. And sometimes we all get bogged down with the negativities, or maybe I waited in traffic a little longer, or something didn't go right. But there is just so many positive things going, and I would be remiss to not just take a moment to say thank you so much, not only to every citizen here that affords us the opportunity to try to help improve our natural resources and the community we live in, but also so much to our staff, everything from especially our grants department, our engineering staff that works out here on the beach every day to get things done, everywhere from DEP, our PIO, even for putting events like this together. We've got quite a few members of the press here that, again, all those folks are instrumental in, helping to promote just how great of a place we have to live. So I'm excited about this program. I'm excited that the board has had the privilege. It's been a good time to sort of inherit, to be able to be in Santa Rosa County. We've had the local option sales tax, and we've been doing a lot of renovations as far as multiple parks, and a lot of them are right there on waterways, like the Baghdad Millsite Park and Florida Town Park. That's as close as I can get in my neck of the woods to the beauty y'all have down here. So again, I just want to thank you so much, not only for coming out, but thank you for getting engaged in the community. Thank you for remembering that there's a lot of room for improvement on a lot of issues, but we are so blessed. We are so blessed to be here in Santa Rosa County. We're so blessed to be able to make the drive and see this, that many people will drive for hours and hours to get to see as we get into these summer months. So thank you so much for coming out here today, and we appreciate everything you do for our community, and especially all those that volunteer behind the scenes, and board of directors from our fire department. And again, I couldn't name everybody, so I'm just going to give you a blanket thank you. Thank you for helping us try to improve this community, not only for us that live here, but for future generations that'll come behind us. So thank you.
That's why I like working with this gentleman. Again, thank you all. We're going to walk out here. We're going to cut the ribbon. And then please enjoy the walkways, head on down, take a look at it. Dave's going to launch a kayak with some of them young ones, I think, or you just doing it ceremonially? All right.